Hi guys, it's Jim again at Rainwater Equipment and Rain Harvesting Supplies, and I wanted to pick up our discussion on rainwater collection and talk a little bit more about pre-filtration. So one of the most important things you can do as a homeowner or someone who has a commercial property and you're trying to catch rainwater and you want to filter that water before it goes into your collection tank is filter the water. And one place to do that is at the gutter. So typically you will be dealing with a 5-inch or 6-inch gutter, and you can elect to choose a product like we have here on the display table, which is a stainless steel mesh gutter filter. This is actually called LeafBlaster Pro, and it's a relatively inexpensive product, although these products are not inexpensive when compared to other plastic filters that may go on your gutters or on your downspouts. But it's relatively inexpensive and affordable if you'd like to consider something like this. It has a stainless steel mesh that is somewhat rigid, and it will only allow the water to go through the mesh. It doesn't permit any debris, leaves, or small sediment particles to actually get through the mesh, which is fantastic because you don't really want a lot of debris ending up in your storage tank. It's pretty common for you to get sediment in your tank, especially if you don't use something like this. And sediment in the bottom of your storage tank can have a beneficial effect to the water quality for something that we won't go into on this particular video. But ideally, you want to try to filter out as much as you can at the gutter. So the LeafBlaster Pro is a product that we offer. This is this side of the 5-inch LeafBlaster Pro actually would go up underneath the shingle, and the outside aluminum piece here that would be attached to the lip of the gutter. When the water comes off of your roof, of course, it will then be captured and fall through the mesh here and go into your gutter, where the debris will collect on top or wash off as the rain comes down. There's a company called Gutterglove that also makes another product in addition to the LeafBlaster Pro, and this is Gutterglove Pro. This product is much more expensive, and it's a much heavier duty product that you might consider. You really will need to have someone who is a gutter professional or installer to put these in. Not that they're super difficult, but the manufacturer does require that you do that in order for there to be a warranty. And so you'll see on this particular product, you have a wider piece of metal here that will go up underneath your shingles. These can work with metal roofs also. In some cases, you'll have to lift that metal roof up and slide this piece under in order to attach the outside piece to the outer lip of the gutter. This is a product that is really not matched on the market as far as of gutter filtration products. The Gutterglove Pro, that is. And again, this one is for 5-inch. There is a 6-inch option also that is a little wider. And I should mention that LeafBlaster also makes a LeafBlaster Pro, that is, makes a 6-inch version that you can use. And again, this is a product that's a little more bendable and flexible than the Gutterglove Pro. There's no bending this product. I probably couldn't snap it over my knee if I wanted to try. It's that strong. Again, filtering at the gutter is a great place to do it, because otherwise you're going to be left with trying to do it at the downspout, and you'll end up with debris in your gutters that you're going to have to clean out sooner or later. And so the downspout filters predominantly available on the market are made out of plastic, and if you use those, you'll have to. In fact, I've got one right here that I probably should have pulled off the shelf. It looks something like this. Again, made out of plastic, and it sits out in the sunlight. These are much more common than the gutter filter because they're less expensive, and these only run I don't know, around $40 or $50 a piece. So whereas the gutter covers LeafBlaster Pro and Gutterglove Pro are much more expensive. This plastic needs to be painted if you're going to put them on your downspouts, because they tend to crack over time, and you'll see that the holes in the mesh are larger, and they will allow more debris to get through than the than the LeafBlaster Pro or the Gutterglove Pro. You can find all of these products on either of our websites, rainwaterequipment.com or rainharvestingsupplies.com, and pricing is also listed there. So again, another way to just filter your rainwater is at the gutter, and you should consider doing that for your next project.